Good evening, everyone. This is Mark Seaforth, CEO and founder, and welcome to OneMarketplace. We are the future of shopping. Got a great program for you tonight. I think you're going to like it. A lot of good information. The agenda, we're going to cover the click to build. We'll talk about our official launch, which is right around the corner. Going to talk about this amazing vitamin line we're coming out with and my closing thoughts. And don't forget, after this call, Frank Kunze is going to be doing an opportunity presentation. So if you've got some guests, you've got new people, bring them to that call. It's a good way to get everybody started. So let's jump in. Great call for you. All right, let's talk about the click to build. We've got so many people that have started signing up and use this, but not a lot. I mean, there's a lot, but what's amazing is just those handful of people that are doing it. Look at the amount of leads they've been able to send out with this click to build app. I mean, this is amazing. That means we've got people that probably have gotten 200 or 300 leads generated already from their click to build. I mean, over 6,500 emails. And so what you want to do, if you really want to build this business in a hurry right now, and by the way, I've been talking to some people that have gotten it, even though this is designed to actually layer somebody into the business, because what happens is once you start using this click to build, it does all the work for you, right? And it makes it happen little by little until a person says, you know what, I've seen enough, I'm excited enough. They're either going to contact you or you contact them and they sign up, but we're having people sign up already from it. So this is going to be tremendous. And again, it's a tool that allows you to sit back and let this app build your business for you. I mean, think about it. It will literally build your business. All you've got to do is input the person's name, and it creates a 90-day campaign to that person, whether it be opportunity or products, until they look at it and go, what? This is amazing. And think about this. When they sign up, they're going to be looking to say, hey, you know what got me into the business? This click to build. It was so easy. And so if it worked for them to bring them in, obviously they're going to want to use it as a tool as well. So again, it's new, it's exciting. Now, there's going to be some unbelievable new updates to this thing at our event, but I'm not going to talk about that until the time comes. But it's just a tremendous tool, ladies and gentlemen. So again, start taking advantage of it. Well, the next thing I want to talk to you about, of course, tonight is our official launch event. I mean, think about it. We've been, 2 years in getting this put together, and we've been gone through these 4 beta phases, and finally, and I'm saying this for me as well, for you, on May 2nd, it's our official launch. And this launch is going to be so cool. As you all know, it's going to be virtual, but it's so amazing. And we're going to actually show you for the first time how this all works next week. On next Wednesday's call, we're actually going to invite everybody to come in and go inside our virtual event and get a sneak peek of what you're going to see on May the 2nd. And it is so cool because you're going to be able to, when you come in, you're going to be able to go to meeting rooms. You can be able to go to meet with product partners. You'll be able to go talk with me. You'll be able to go talk with our other executives in the company. You'll be able to go talk with your own group. And then this is during what we call, the offline period. And then all of a sudden you have the major speakers. And when that happens, it puts everybody back into the main room. You hear whatever we're sharing with you. And then you can go back again to meetings and one-on-ones and anything you want to do. So this is going to be a lot of fun. And as I said before, we're going to give away thousands and thousands of dollars in prizes and cash. So again, you want to be there, but most importantly, you want all your people to be there. Why are you in this business if it's not to grow it and build it, right? So this is the time to do it, because at this event, if you've got some people that maybe have joined and maybe haven't done too much yet, or they're just now getting started, this is what's going to get them excited, because they're going to look at this company maybe for the first time and go, oh my gosh, this is really different. This is something that the world's never seen before. And we're getting ready to take a company, all over the world on a global basis. And you guys are sitting at the foundation of it. So it's important. It's critical. If you want your income to double or triple in the coming months and keep doing that, then I would suggest that what you might want to do is invite everybody you've got. Again, we're sending out emails, but if it comes from you directly by, say, text to your people that you have, you're going to get much better results. And again, why wouldn't they want to register for the event? It doesn't cost anything to go to the event. They got a chance to see, I think, the greatest opportunity in a lifetime, and they're going to probably win some money and some prizes at the same time. And again, it's limited to 500 people. So when it fills up, and it's about halfway there now, then that's it. We cut it off. So if you haven't done it, make sure you have. And if you've got people in your team that haven't, start texting them. And again, we'll give you in the coming days a very simple template that you can use if you'd like, instead of creating your own, that you can just send out to all your people to invite them to this amazing inaugural and official launch event on May 2nd. So looking forward to seeing everybody there. It's going to be probably one of the greatest days ever for me, because this is a lot of years in the making. Next up, I want to talk about our daily essentials. Now, again, I'm just teasing you with this right now, ladies and gentlemen, because what you're going to see on May 2nd is going to literally make your head explode, because this isn't just an everyday vitamin supplement line. This is a very extensive, high quality, and I mean really high quality, vitamin supplement line that does something that everybody's going to love. You know what that is? Cost. It's going to give people a cost they've never seen before. And the reason we know this is going to be so successful is because just look at what happens in the United States alone. Look at the nutritional deficiencies that we have right now. I don't care if it's vitamin D, omega-3. Look at it, omega-3. 70 to 90% of Americans don't get enough omega-3. Magnesium, 50%. Vitamin D, 40%. Fiber, 95%. Think about that, 95. And guess what happens? When you don't get all the nutritional things the body needs, guess what happens? You get sick. You get ill. It causes diseases. It causes premature aging. It causes all kinds of problems. So obviously, you don't want to be nutritionally deficient, and you're not going to have to anymore, because with what we're coming out with, and think about this from a standpoint of the people you're going to be talking to, they're going to love it, because you're going to be able to show them a high quality line, right, at the lowest prices in the United States. Now think about that, the lowest prices in the United States. I mean, they can go shop anywhere. When we're talking about apples to apples now, in other words, for example, you can't compare a vitamin C we're going to have that's, say 1,000 milligrams, and somebody's selling 200 milligrams for less money. It's got to be apples to apples. But if you're comparing apples to apples, and it's the same as far as the quality and the concentration, then guess what? We're going to have the lowest price in the United States by far. And I think this is going to be so exciting, because this is just kind of a look of what it kind of looks like. This is one of the things, immune health, that we're going to have in here. And just again, thinking of the size of the market. I mean, what in the United States, 60 to 65 billion, an annual growth of 6 to 8%. And then you realize, okay, 77% of all Americans take dietary supplements. That means 3 out of every 4 people, a little bit more than that, right? But if they could get them from you, and they're a better quality than what they're getting right now for a lot less money, and this is something they spend $60 to $70 and even more every month on, what do you think they're going to do? You see, we believe that these daily essentials is going to drive everybody into OneMarketplace. It's kind of our loss leader, if you want to call it that, because it's a category that we're going to take the most minimum amount of profit we can. We're going to reduce the amount of commission on it, yes, because we want the world to come in and be a part of this. And this is something they'll take every month, month in and month out. But now all of a sudden they're exposed to OneMarketplace. They're exposed to all the things that we have here, right? And that's what I want to go to is my closing thoughts for tonight, because when we can do this, when we can get somebody to be able to look at this and go, oh my gosh, what an unbelievable price for vitamins and supplements. Now they're a part of OneMarket. Now they're looking at, well, what else do they have? And now they become a shopper, which is being a smart shopper. And why are they a smart shopper? Because they're going to be in revenue sharing. And then they start getting the idea, wait a minute, I've never seen this before. What is one of the biggest things that we're doing at OneMarketplace that's really going to be the game changer out there? We have the first truly revenue sharing shopping portal where people can come in and get great products at great prices, but they get involved in revenue sharing. Because why in the world do you want to take, and I love this is from the book Dr. Quinn just did for us that you're going to see also at our event. Why in the world would you want to take your number one cash drain in your life and keep it that way? Why would you want to just say, yes, I have to shop. That's what I go to work for. That's everything I do. Everything I do for my family so we can all go out and shop and spend the money we've made. And it's your number one cash drain. Why would you want to keep doing that? Why would you want to turn that number one cash drain into your cash gain? Notice for the rest of your life, your shopping is a cash gain. That's kind of cool. And that's one of the biggest takeaways about what we're doing here at One Marketplace. And the second thing I want to leave you with before I close is, and I don't think people still get this. I say it all the time. I'm not sure it resonates, but it should. Because if you understand this concept and how we're going to grow this through the global pod and community pods and how this is going to expand and expand, and you don't have a genealogy, people come in from all over the world, they fill into your community pods. The more pods you have, the more money you're going to make. But one of the most interesting things about this is, and it's such a major part of what we're doing here. The moment you join One Marketplace, the whole world that joins after you creates an income for you. So think about that. Everybody that joins after you creates an income for you. Now, if they happen to fall into your community pods, which a lot of the people will, it's a big income. But if they fall outside your community pods because of the performance pools, loyalty bonus, and all these other things we do, you're still making money from people that join after you. And so why would you wait? Why would anybody wait if they understand this? Okay, we're just launching in the United States. We're going to start growing country by country by country by country. And by the way, as this global pod fills with more and more people, they've all come in what? After you. So that means if they came in after you, it has to create income for you. And that's major. And that's what we have here. If that doesn't create a sense of urgency, along with the fact of what I just shared with you, that we're going to have this unbelievable revenue sharing shopping portal with the lowest price daily essentials ever. I mean, there can't be a better opportunity. And guys, I'm just talking about such a small portion of this because there's so many other things that we do here. We're going to actually pay people to join, right? We're going to pay people to stay. And I'm going to talk about that in the new video I'm doing. I'm doing this new presentation video that's going to blow your mind. And again, I promise you it will, because you're going to look at this and say, wait a minute, I'm paid to join. I'm paid to stay. Oh, I'm paid to shop. Oh, I'm paid on a global community of shoppers. Oh, and I'm paid in the currency of my choice. Oh, and I'm paid in smart dollars, which means I got perpetual motion that no matter what I do and what everybody else does, they're going to create smart dollars. They got to go spend back on the shopping portal, which is going to create more income and more commission for me. And that can't ever stop. As a matter of fact, as the company gets bigger and bigger, the income gets bigger and bigger because of smart dollars and this perpetual motion that we've created. I mean, what an opportunity. It's all here and it's launching in about 3 weeks. So go talk to everybody you got. Start bringing people. Start making sure everybody's going to be here for the launch event. We might even, if we can, we might even open up to guests to be able to come to this inaugural launch. I don't know if we can or not. We'll talk about that in the coming weeks. So with that, I feel pretty excited now. I hope you are too. I will say good night. God bless you. And see you next week.
Welcome, everyone. I'm going to introduce you to One Marketplace, the future of how people will shop and earn now and in the future. People are joining from all around the world because they want more for them and their family. You're going to hear terms that you've never heard before. These terms are smart shoppers, connective marketing, global pod, community pods, smart dollars. These are terms that are not common now, but will be common in the future. So now let's take a look at what it takes to get started and how One Marketplace and connective marketing works by becoming a smart shopper. All it takes to have your own home-based business is $14.95 a month. You can't spend any more than that. And let me tell you this, a lot of people don't go into business for themselves because they feel they can't afford it. Everybody can afford $14.95. In fact, the tax advantages alone will more than offset that. Also understand there's companies out there today where it costs a McDonald's $1 million and a half dollars to get started. Other businesses are in the six figures just to have the opportunity to have a business. Here, the only thing you can ever spend is $14.95, which everybody can afford. You're going to be able to shop at One Marketplace at products that no one in the world can get other than through there. You're also going to be able to get discounts from a lot of the vendors who will have specials. There's also something called a loyalty bonus. A loyalty bonus means you do nothing. All you do is pay your $14.95 every month, and after a while, you're going to have a $100 a month loyalty bonus that's built up for you. You also will receive $30 a month in hotel credits that can be used in over 1 million hotels worldwide. So you can see here where you get paid to join and you get paid to shop. How does it work? One Marketplace is an online shopping portal with a wide variety of curated products. As I mentioned, some of the products no one in the world can get anywhere except through One Marketplace. Everybody shops. That's the whole foundation of how this works. People are shopping from all over the world. How would you like to get paid? You paid nothing more than $14.95 for your own business, and you're going to get paid when people shop from all over the world. That's what we're going to take a look here. You don't have to teach people how to shop. It's built into their DNA. Here are some of the products that we already have in One Marketplace: wellness, beauty, travel, sleep, food, automotive. Up on the left there, you're going to see a product for wellness. It's called the perfect food for the perfect body. It addresses 10 different important areas in the body. It's also used as a meal replacement. We have people losing anywhere from 10, 20. One gentleman lost 140 pounds in about 10 months. The acai, that's one of the most potent antioxidants on the planet. It has 30 fruits, vegetables, and herbs. One of the additives has 34 patents just on inflammation. Inflammation is part of every disease and ailment there is. Let's take a look at Voyager, your own private travel platform. You don't have to compete with what's online today. You can't get better prices than Voyager. I took my family to Las Vegas. We stayed at the Mirage Hotel. It was $400 a night at Expedia Priceline. I got it for $74 a night, including everything. Take a look at the Solve. That's a sleep product. You just a little tab, you put it on your tongue, it dissolves in seconds. You're asleep in 5 to 10 minutes. It's incredible. The automotive product. It was developed by one of the scientists at NASA for the fuel. It's the only additive that's EPA approved. It goes into any gas or diesel engine. It gives you more miles per gallon, better performance, especially with gas the way it is today. Other products that we're going to have here in the near future, you're going to be able to have fashion, electronics, pet products, you name it. As long as it can pay you a commission in One Marketplace, we can have that product. Let's take a look now at connected marketing. This is what's called a global pod. It has 30 total rings that will be filled in. Take a look at each of these rings. Each one doubles, 2, 4, 8, all the way out to 30. If you remember, if you took a penny and compounded it for 30 days, it turns into $5 million. What do you think 30 rings in One Marketplace will turn into? Millions and millions of people from around the world. And when they shop, you're going to get paid. So we're going to take a look at that now. Take a look at the red dot. You decided to become a smart shopper. You put your $14.95 up for your own home-based business. You got the great tax benefits, the great opportunity. And now it's up to you. You were placed at the next open spot on the ring that was available. And that works the same for everybody, whoever gets in this. They all become a red dot. But let's take a look and see what happens when you start multiplying and generating income for you and your family by sharing this with other people who want to become smart shoppers. Let's take a look now and see what happens when you want to start developing your own business. These are called community pods. Every time you introduce someone else for $14.95 who's starting their own business, you can see they're put in the next open spot on the next ring. That's how it works. They become their own red dot, which means Pete, if he puts in more people than you and shares it for more smart shoppers, he makes more money than you. If Jane does the same thing, she'll make more than you. This is not multi-level marketing. It's not network marketing. Every time one of those pods fills in completely, 11 rings, there's a total of 2,047 smart shoppers, of which you get paid. So these community pods are yours. You can have as many as you want. You can have 3, 5, 10, 100. It's entirely up to you. It's up to you what you want for you and your family. Let's take a look now and see how you earn money. As you can see on the right here, you got started for $14.95, and now you start doubling. Every time someone else comes in from around the world, you don't get involved in that. You don't put them in. You have no control over that. They're being put in for you. But there's 11 rings. And what happens is at the total, there's 2,047 total people in each one of those pods. Let's take a look at memberships. You get paid anywhere from $1,000 to $4,000 a month on each one of the pods. You also get paid every time they shop. Plus, there's something called smart dollars that you're going to learn about here that are genius. But take a look now and see here what happens. You're getting paid on memberships and shopping. That can add up to anywhere from seven, eight, $10,000 a month for each pod. So how many do you want? It's paid monthly. It's entirely up to you, whatever you want for you and your family. Let's take a look now at something called smart dollars. I have people who have been in marketing for their entire lives, and once they see this, they said it's the most ingenious thing they've ever seen. Understand, any business, if somebody doesn't walk through your door and buy your product, you don't make any money. If you work for a company that makes a product or service and it's not selling, you don't have a job any longer. That's been taken care of here with smart dollars. It's genius. And now we're going to see how that works and realize what you really have your hands on here. You have to make money. Smart dollars are given to you. They're free. You have to shop with them. Let's take a look now. Smart dollars are perpetual income. As I mentioned, they solve the biggest problem. You never have to worry about making money because people have to shop. The money's given to them to shop through the compensation plan. What happens when John pays his $14.95 or any of the other people? You earn a commission. When you earn a commission, you have to shop with it. When you shop, you create another commission. You create another smart dollar. It keeps going round and round and round, month after month after month after year. Hey, it's the answer to make sure that you never have to worry about income coming in. It's already built into smart dollars. It's genius, folks. And something in the future, not right now, you will be able to choose if you want to get paid in gold, silver, crypto, or cash. Right now, it's cash. And then, but the future, who knows what that's going to, look for all of us. Now let's take a look at this slide. I call this the master slide. If you understand this, it's looking at OneMarketplace from 30,000 feet. You can see everything that's happening and you can decide what you want for you and your family. As you can see on the right there, the global pod has totally engulfed all of your community pods. So you can see John and Gail and all them, 11 rings have passed through them. That means somebody from somewhere in the world intersected with that pod. That means you start earning immediately every time that they pay their membership and every time they shop. This is incredible, folks. Take a look over here at this chart now on the left. You can see smart shoppers. They're all the green dots. These are all the people you choose to share this opportunity with to become smart shoppers. So you're going to get paid in your choice. Cash, you're going to have smart dollars given to you, and the maximum you can earn is the red area for having that many green dots. It's that simple. So as I said, if you had just someone pay $14.95, the most I can ever make is $100 a month eventually. But suppose you shared it with just one person, and that one person could be a spouse, anyone 18 or older. It could be a friend. It could be somebody you ran into who's looking more for them and their family. I'll give you a couple other things it could be. I have business owners who will give this to key employees because they can't afford to give them insurance, but they sure as heck can afford $14.95 for them and show them how that they can benefit and generate income. Also, maybe the local firehouse. I have also, you can do this with charities, with churches or different charities where they get involved as a green dot for you, but then they can put in as many people as they want. Suppose they put in 10 or 20 or 30, and eventually they're making that kind of money. They don't have to do bake sales anymore, folks. So this opportunity is available for everybody. Let's jump down to number 5. Number 5 means you shared this with 5 other people who became smart shoppers for $14.95. The maximum you can make is $5,000 a month. How many people do you know who would like an extra $5,000 a month? How it would affect their life? Take a look now at number 6. Number 6 is you just got one more. They're incentivizing us to help other people. Just one more means it doubled now to 10,000. Now your assets are 70% and your cash is 30% in smart dollars. You can see how that's changing now. The more people you share it with, the maximum number for maxing out the opportunity is 10. Even though you can put in 20, 30, 50, 100, it's entirely up to you. But you max out 90% of it in cash, 10% in smart dollars. Let's just take a look at this, see what could happen. Suppose Bob and Ann and all these people, they maxed out all 11 rings. You're making somewhere, we'll just use a number here. Let's say you're making $10,000 a month for each one to make it easy. 10 of those is $100,000 a month. 90% of it is cash. The 10% would be 10,000 a month that has to be spent on smart dollars. That's why in the future, folks, we're going to need automobiles, we're going to need RVs, we're going to need tiny homes, we're going to need high-end jewelry. Who knows? We're going to have every kind of product you can think of. But suppose you had 20 that were filled in. What would you do with 20,000 a month that you had to spend, or 30? It's entirely up to you. This is the most incredible opportunity I've ever seen. You can give yourself a raise every day or every week or every month. You don't have to wait for the job to give you a raise. Put another person in, share it with another smart shopper, create another green dot, and keep building this business and sharing it with people all over the world. Let's see what it takes now to become a smart shopper. Start shopping and earning today. You're also going to cover something called a Smart Shopper Pro. As you can see, as we said in the beginning, all it can cost you is $14.95 to have your own home-based business. Understand this, folks. Check with your accountant, but the tax advantages alone will more than offset your business. Right now in the US, it's $1,500 a year for having a no doc tax advantage. Just go to your accountant. I itemize personally, so I get thousands and thousands of dollars a year, but just the minimum. The minimum is $1,500. There's certain things you have to do, but it's your business. This is ridiculous what can happen for you and your family. The Smart Shopper Pro is only $99. There you have to have a monthly subscription. Suppose you took the perfect food for the perfect body because you wanted to be healthy. It's also included. So if you had your own home-based business, it pays for that as well. But there's 8 additional income streams here. And understand something else. We have a 4th and a 9th method of income we haven't even covered. What that is, if you introduce someone who has a product anywhere in the world, any country, and it's accepted by OneMarketplace, they have a royalty they'll pay you every year for 3 years. That's amazing, folks. So understand the power of what we have here. Let's take a look now and see what it takes to get started so that you can get your spot right now locked in on the One Global Pod. So let's get started. Join us today at OneMarketplace. The person who invited you to this opportunity, they have an invite code. Get their invite code and go to onemarketplace.store, put in their invite code, join for $14.95 or $99 if that's what you choose, and get your own invite code. Now you're able to be in business for yourself. You can share it with as many other smart shoppers as you want. It's your business, whatever you want for you and your family. Just understand, you'll also get your own personal website. It has all the information on all the products that we'll ever have, things that you can send out to people who just want to buy them from you. There's a commission on that. But also to bring them into the business. Everybody will find a separate product that they love and they'll want to join just for that product. Some of them, the only place in the world to get them is from you. But realize that we have videos in there on every product. We have videos on this opportunity. We have meetings every single day where you can invite people. You don't have to do anything, folks, except pay $14.95, share it with as many people as you want, and then let them make their own decision, okay? But just get started. Lock in your position. Stop giving the profit to Costco, Amazon, and all the other retailers out there. Start giving it to you. Start getting paid by thousands of people who are shopping all over the world, and they're passing through your pods. Understand how this works, folks. It's the greatest opportunity I've ever seen. Get your position, lock it in, and become part of what's happening here globally with OneMarketplace.